اينشتاين بيقول التعليم مفهوش ملل، حط نفسك مكاني هتفقد الامل. ملينا المدرسه ونظام صب وكب، شرح طول الوقت عمل لنا دروب. يا استاذنا عقلي مش سبونج بوب، يشرب المعلومه وبعديها يكب. هنا في نوسكول طلعنا من الدروب، لعب مرح تفاعلات هتعجبك يا بوب.
نوسكول أكاديمي. Simply learn different.
Every day, when you wake up in the morning, you have two options. Number one is to continue sleeping with your dreams. But number two is to wake up, get up, and chase them. The choice is yours. Good morning, my lovely students, and how are you today? I hope everybody's good, and I hope everybody chase your dream. Just get up, wake up, and let's chase our dream by studying English together with English in mind, when you can have a lot of fun. Welcome back to school again. Today we're going to have reading the 7 wonders in the world. Do you know them? Well, if you don't know, let me tell you about that. Number one, of course, it is the pyramids in Egypt. Have you ever visited the pyramids in Egypt? If no, I do recommend you to visit them. They are more than enjoyable. You'll have a lot of fun, ride horse, a camel, take many interesting photos, especially with Sphinx. Number two, it will be Taj Mahal in India. This is one of the 7 wonders in the world. Of course, the Great Wall of China. It was built to protect one of the Chinese kingdom. Number 4, it's, yes, you know this exactly. It's Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu. Do you imagine this place? It's more than fantastic. And of course, it's one of the 7 wonders all over the world. What is? It's in Jordan. This is called Petra. Petra in Jordan. In Italy, number 6, this fantastic place, it's called Itza in Mexico. And the last one, this statue, it looks like the Statue of Liberty, but it's not. It's Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. If you want to know more information about these places, you can just Google it and you'll have a lot of information in Wikipedia. I recommend you to do it. Have more information about the 7 wonders all over the world, and let's learn English with English in mind, when you can have a lot of fun. As far as your dream goes, the earth will get bigger, which means as far as your dream, how is your dream? Is it big? Is it small? Whenever your dream is big, the earth gets bigger, so you can always follow and achieve and get your dream. So get up, everybody, chase your dream. Don't worry, the earth will get bigger for you to achieve your dream. Let's get our tools needed and study English together. You know what I want from you? Pen, pencil, notebook, a dictionary, a laptop, or a computer. If you don't have, let's see our objectives for today. At the end of a reading lesson, we will have to define new vocabulary as always. But also today we're going to study about geographical features and tell about the wonder of the world. Of course, we have a new vocabulary that help us to go through the lesson, like adventure, midday, youth hostel, history, damage, ocean. All these words and more, we're going to study them together. Right now, let's go reading, as reading is the key to learning. Never stop reading. And now, scan the QR code in front of you on the screen and watch the video and get back to me again. And I promise you will enjoy it a lot. I'm here waiting for you. Take care, my students. Well, see you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. Today, we're going to read about 3 interesting places. Number 1, look at the screen. Interesting place. This place is called the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights. Wow. Do you believe this is a real place? Do you want to go there? Of course. I can't stop looking at it. Number 2, wow, coral reef. When you go diving and you watch coral reef with beautiful, different, colorful fish, have you ever been diving? Yes. How was your experience? For me, yes, I went diving before. It was one of my best experience ever. Do you believe that you live under the water like a fish and you breathe from your mouth, not from your nose? It's a brilliant experience. I recommend you all to try it and tell me about it. This is a Great Barrier Reef. Number 3, wow, it's waterfalls. This is Victoria Falls. Now, there is an article on the book. I want you to open your book, scan the article, and tell me about the main idea of the reading. And after that, of course, we're going to read in details. This time, remember, you have just to scan it and tell me the main idea, so you don't have to read everything in details. Just read by your eyes. I will give you 2 minutes to finish this task, and I'm here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Welcome back, my dear students. Of course, you got the main idea of this lesson. It's about, yes, interesting, amazing, fantastic places. Tell me a place you have visited before and you can never forget. One of your greatest experience ever. Yes, I love this place too, to go diving under the water. I went diving in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt. It's an interesting place. Okay, before reading details, I would like to teach you new vocabulary first. It makes it easy for us to go through the reading paragraph. Number 1, midday. Midday, when the time is 12, exactly in the middle of the day, when the sun is shining and it's very hot, like this. Number 2, youth hostel. Some people, when they travel abroad, they stay in a hotel because they have a lot of money, and maybe the accommodation includes everything like breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, but not alcoholic drinks. Take care. Okay, it's just soft drinks like Pepsi, like juice, and so on. Okay, but some people who doesn't have money enough to stay in a hotel, what do? They stay in a place, it's called youth hostel. It's a place you stay in while you're traveling, especially for poor people. Usually the room in this place is like this. It's like a very small hotel. Number 3, snorkeling. One of the most water activities I have tried once. Have you tried before? Snorkeling is like this. You can also see a lot of different colorful, beautiful fish and a coral reef. It's enjoyable, interesting, and you'll have a lot of fun. Also, you don't take your breath from your nose, but you take it from your mouth. It could be above the sea level or under the water itself. Try it, you'll like it. Next, what do we have next? Ocean. Ocean, it looks like a sea, but it's even bigger than a sea, like the Atlantic Ocean. It's scary. Yeah, it scares me, especially when it has waves. It's dangerous, and don't take the risk and swim by yourself. It's very dangerous, especially in the ocean. You might drown and you might die, so don't take this experience. Next, damage. Wow. When there is an earthquake, you know what earthquake means? Earthquake means like a strong movement in the earth like this. It might cause damage. Damage is like this picture you see in front of you. When a building collapse, exactly, when a building or a bridge or anything collapse because of the earthquake, it's called damage. Cliff. Wow, cliff is like just like this. Cliff, it's high area of rock. Actually, it's usually have like a steep side, often to the edge of the ocean or the sea. Is like this. This is called cliff. Take care, because this is very dangerous. The fall itself is very hard. Some people like doesn't live anymore if they fall down, because you might fall down in a rock. So take care and don't go to this place. Next we have roar. roars like the lion roar to make a very loud and deep sound. Let's continue together. Now, I want you all to read in details, and after that, we have questions to discuss it together. I will give you 5 minutes. Read about the 3 places, and I'm here waiting for you. Take care, my lovely students. I will be waiting for you. Well, see you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. Have you read the text about the Barrier Reef, about the Victoria Fall, about the Northern Lights? Yes, okay. Now, in exercise C in the book, I want you to read the text again and underline 3 facts about the Great Barrier Reef. That will be in text 1. Number 2, underline 3 different types of noise. That's in text 2. Number 3, fill in the gaps with the phrases in the box. That will be text 3. I will give you 2 minutes to finish this task, and I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. Go finish the task and come back to me again. We'll see you soon. Bye.
ولأن العقل السليم في الجسم السليم، خلينا نعمل مع بعض شوية تمارين.
Welcome back again, my dear students. Today we have a lot of work to do, but actually it's your turn. Now, in the book, in exercise D, we have like a small box above the horizon, commonly known. A must, consider it to be 4 words, and I want you to complete this paragraph in front of you with these 4 words. How are we going to do this? Listen and check your answer. So I will give you 2 minutes to finish the listening, check your answer, and I'm here waiting for you. Well, see you soon. Welcome back again, my lovely students. Have you done this? Easy? Yes, it was easy. واللي هيتكلم كلمة هعلقه مكانه. It's very easy. Now, look at this picture. What do you think about this picture? What are these people doing? What are they waiting for? Well, it seems like a professor, a students, maybe they are at university, he's teaching them or giving them a piece of paper after the exam. That's exam results. They waiting for their exams. Have they passed? Have they failed? Do they look happy? Do they look sad? All this question, I want you to guess. What is this picture about? What do you think? Yes, it's an exam. They finish the exam and they have waiting to get the exam result. And of course, this man in the middle, he wears suit, he's a professor, and he gives them the exam result. But are they happy or are they sad? Do you think they have passed the exam or failed in the exam? Exercise 10 in the book, listen and read. What exam result did the student get? Who did the best? Read, listen, and check your answer. You will have 2 minutes. Go, listen to the record, and I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome back again, my lovely students. A moment of truth. Tell me, how do you feel before the exams? Like, if I tell you, tomorrow we have an exam, how do you feel? If you study well, if you don't study well, of course, there is difference. If you study well, I feel confident and I just go to my exam and I'm sure I will get the full mark. If I don't study, wow, that's hard. I don't know, I feel like a little nervous and I have a stomach ache and I don't want to eat anything, I don't want to drink anything. How do you feel before the exam? And how do you feel before the exam results, before you get your results? If your parents tell you, like, the results is going to be ready in 10 minutes, how do you feel in these 10 minutes? You feel like it's have been like a whole year or even a lot of years because of this short time, because of the exam results, right? Or you don't worry about that and you just feel confident and you don't do anything I don't know. What do you do after you get your exam results? If you pass the test or if you fail in the test, describe your feeling and tell me what do you usually do. Okay, now let's scan the article together. Before we do it, of course, as always, I would like to teach you some new vocabulary. A year off. Well, a year off, it means to take a year off of something. Like, for example, I have been studying at university for 4 years. Okay, but before I go to work, I would like to take a year off, a vacation, that I might travel somewhere and take some rest. How to take a full year off of work? Of course, I want to take a year off of work. I can't stand anymore. I want to have a lot of rest. University. Yes, it's this one. It is a place where you study after you finish your school. Results. After you finish your exam, you're waiting for a very small piece of paper, but it makes you happy or it makes you sad. Actually, it's a thing that it's produced or done by something else. Let's see this picture, like an exam results. You got 0? Excellent! You got 0. Brilliant. Next time, study harder. Okay, nervous before you go to exam, when you have a stomach ache and you feel a little nervous. You're worried about something or afraid of something. Like this one. You know, I'm going to speak in front of people. I have a speech. It's a long one, but I don't feel like confident enough. So I feel nervous because people are going to judge me. So I feel a little bit nervous. Have you ever had this moment before? You have to speak in front of the classroom and you felt nervous? Of course, you had this moment before. Fancy. To fancy something, it means you want something or want to do something very much. Like, do you see this man? He's looking at the dress. He wants to make it maybe for his little daughter. I don't know, but he fancy this dress. Okay. Fascinating, extremely interesting and attractive. This is fascinating. Surfing, one of the water activities that you can do it. Are you strong? Can you do this? I don't know. For me, I have never tried this. I can swim, but maybe I cannot do this. It's a little bit scary. Or you can say very scary, actually, to be honest. Disaster. Wow, after I have done my exams, I went home with my exam results and I got 0 in all the subjects. I have to take this year again. It's a disaster. It's unexpected event, such as a very bad accident or a damage like this or a fire. This is called a disaster. Let's say I have a building and this building has 120 floors and each floor has 10 apartment and all this building collapse. Wow, it's a disaster. Nightmare. Nightmare when you're sleeping and you see a very bad dreams. This is called a nightmare. It's a dream that it's very frightening or unpleasant. Do you always have a nightmare while you're sleeping? Yes. Me? No, no. I don't dream a lot, actually. Not good dream and not have a nightmare. Now, reading details and let's take a quiz. Yes, it's for you. What does Matt think they might be doing next year and why? Matt said, yeah, I'm kind of nervous. We might be studying for exams again next year. Next. Where does each of the students want to go and why? Actually, Juan wants to go to South America. Matt wants to go to Peru, Chile. Would be great, I think that. Next, Caroline wants to go somewhere in Asia, probably other side of the world. She said, I would like to visit cities like Delhi and Bombay. Okay, next question. What does Ash say or suggest? He doesn't know very much about foreign country because he made some mistakes. I agree. I would love to visit cities like Delhi and Bombay. It's called Mumbai, not Bombay, which means he doesn't know much about a foreign country. And also he said like the capital city of Australia is Sydney, but the truth is not. Do you know what is the capital city of Australia? Yes, Google it and you will find the answer yourself. You must be cultural and understand this. Study about geography. Do you know what is the capital city of Russia? Brazil, Ukraine, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, America, England, Germany. Study this. Get the answer yourself. Google it. It's not the time to study geography. Next, how does each of them feel about their results? Well, let's see. Joanne and Caroline and Matt, everyone has a different degree and the answers are in front of you in the screen. They have got different answers. Let's finish this and hit our target for today. Scan the QR code and do this little test and I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome back, my dear students. We have reached the end of our lesson today. Let's see the conclusion and what did we learn actually. We have done practicing listening and we studied about the wonder of the world. For example, the pyramids and Taj Mahal, and define new vocabulary. For example, adventure and youth hostel. Do you prefer a youth hostel or a hotel? Of course, a hotel. Even it's more expensive, but it's much better than a youth hostel. Before we say goodbye, as always, I would like to give you next lesson vocab. Go prepare them before you meet me again. Next lesson vocab will be coral reef, bay, lake, canyon, plain, cliff, mountain, and waterfall. Study these words. Next time, I will bring you picture for each word and I will meet you again very soon. We have reached the end of our lesson for today. I will meet you again next week. We're finally done. Take care of yourself, my lovely students. Goodbye.
نتمنى من كل قلبنا الحصة تكون عجبتك، وبنقول لك ما تنساش تحل الكويز اللي في المصادر، وكمان تقيم الحصة تحت في التعليقات. منتظرينك في اللايف في حفظ الله.